Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank y'all for joining me today. My name is Valerie, and thank you to those who have subscribed to me thus far. We have actually reached 100 subscribers, so thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And to celebrate this moment, I wanted to recreate the foods that come from my favorite movie possibly of all time, which is Nacho Libre. And if you've never watched Nacho Libre, you are definitely missing out. Jack Black is super hilarious in this movie, and the humor throughout the movie is pretty weird and strange, and there's a bunch of iconic one-liners from the movie.
Get that cone out of my face!
Do you not realize I have had diarrhea since Easter's?
It's fantastic. And beneath the man, we find his nucleus.
So if you haven't seen it yet, you are definitely missing out. Go ahead and give that a watch whenever you can. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and create the different foods that, you know, appeared throughout the movie. And I thought that would be a really fun idea since I love food. I love Nacho Libre and I love strange comedy. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Thank you again for subscribing. So the first dish we're going to make is frijoles with chips, but it looks like he's boiling cabbage with lard and somehow it turns into beans. Right. The only criticism I have of this scene is how it makes the food look really unappetizing when in actuality beans are like really freaking good. So if you never had like authentic Mexican like frijoles, it's so delicious. You're totally missing out. And just the way how he's like pouring it, how they're looking at it as he's pouring it like it's slop. Yeah, it's really not bad. I don't like how it's portrayed as this like really disgusting food when in actuality it's super delicious. And if your family doesn't make beans on the reg like how mine does, we have leftovers all the time, but you can always use canned pinto beans and just mash them up in the stove. But since I have some, I'm just gonna plop it into a bowl and put it in the microwave. And now I'm going to crunch some chips on top so it looks like how it did in the movie. And there you have it. Super easy. I actually eat beans all the time, so I'm pretty used to this already. Got some chips. It's pretty good with the chip. I knew I was gonna like this. What's next? So Ignacio is totally sliding into them DMs by sliding some toast under her door. And if you offer food to somebody, that is totally wifey material, so you better wife them up.
How's it going?
So for this next dish, we're going to try to accomplish that same crunch with that nice crunchy toast.
Good sauce.
So of course you're going to need bread and a toaster if you have one, and I toasted it a few times to get it really nice and crunchy and dark. And there you have it, some burnt toast, nice and crunchy. Okay, so here's our toast. I made it a little crispy on purpose because it sounded really crunchy, so I wanted to get that same crunch. So let's take a bite. Very dry. It's not bad. I think we've all had dry and, you know, burnt toast before. The best for last. So that was really dry. I gotta drink something. But other than that, it was pretty good. It's just dry toast. So let's get on to the next dish. Cry baby, cry baby. What do you say? What'd you say? Okay, I'm gonna put her down.
How come we can't ever have just like a salad?
Have you guys ever noticed that that kid was Rico from Hannah Montana? Well, yeah, that's totally him. So in the movie, Ignacio comes into some money and he gives them all the salads. And the one that I'm going to be making has the little smiley face on it, which is the one that we just saw, and that one as well. So let's go ahead and make this salad. All you're going to need is iceberg lettuce, a cucumber, a tomato, some ranch, fat-free ranch, and some editing skills. Nice. And then we're going to make eyeballs out of carrots and cucumbers, and that's pretty much it, guys. Alright, we're gonna give this a taste. So, it's just iceberg covered in ranch and tomato and chips. So, yep, that is good. It's just chips and salad. Alright, let's get on to the next food. Possibly one of the most iconic meals in the movie that appears throughout is the infamous elote, the corn on the cob. Elote is a very famous Mexican treat. It has mayonnaise, cheese, and chile powder on it, and it is so nice and succulent and juicy, and it is just delicious. In the movie, they buy elote when they come into money, and also they use it as a weapon. In this scene, El Skeleto brings Ignacio some celebratory elotes, and this happens.
Get that corn out of my face!
Of course, you're going to need some corn, some cheese, and some more cheese, some mayonnaise. And since I don't have chili powder, we're using red chili flakes and paprika just to get that color. And here, you're gonna shuck your corn and take off the little hairs and peel back the skins. And then you're going to boil it for about 20 minutes until the little cob is nice and tender, and you can, you know, pierce a skewer right through it just like that. And then while it's still hot, you're going to slather on your mayonnaise and sprinkle on your queso and your cheeses and your peppers, and that is it, boy.
Send me a piece of that corn! Get that corn out of my face! Send me a piece of that corn for later! Get that corn out of my face!
Of course, we had to get an elote. So let's give this a taste. I'm so excited. It is still hot and fresh. It's still steaming. Man, this is good. It's homemade, juicy, and it's still hot. This might be my favorite out of all the different foods. See that? Well, I'm gonna eat the rest of this. I'm gonna eat the rest of this off camera.
So what you're saying to me is if I can eat this yolk, my moves will become the best in the whole world. Definitely.
So throughout the movie, Ignacio is pretty desperate to win a fight. So here he is, crawling up this mountain to eat a freaking eagle egg. And since I'm making this video, you know your girl is gonna try to eat an egg, boy. But of course not an eagle egg, because that would be highly illegal. So hopefully this egg will give me some kind of chicken powers or, you know, nutrients. So of course I don't have an eagle egg, but we do have chickens in our backyard. I might get salmonella. I'm scared. I really don't want to do this. I've never ever attempted to eat a raw egg, but how bad is salmonella? If I were to get it, what would happen to me? Well, I know I'm definitely not gonna eat this with the yolk like that, so if anything, I'm gonna scramble it so it's smoother, I guess. I'll just chase it with a lime. It's like a tequila shot. Okay, it tastes like okay, but I can't think about it. If I think about it, I'm gonna throw up. Okay. It really does taste like scrambled eggs, weirdly enough. I did it. Okay. It just tastes like egg yolk. It's not that bad. It just tastes like egg yolk. It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
That's enough. No more eagle eggs. Thank you guys again for watching this video. I really appreciate your time. Thank y'all for subscribing, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.